we've got Molly. Well, we don't know how Molly died, don't we? I don't know. I kind of got the impression that she fell out the window or something, or ate some bad berries and, like, died. Because, I don't know, I get the feeling she was punished for something and then locked up without dinner, so she ate the bad berries and passed away. That would explain, like, the stomach pains or something like that. And then Barbara disappeared mysteriously with her boyfriend. Suspected serial killer. Calvin fell off the swing. Walter got hit by a train. And Odin, well, he just seemed to die from natural causes, well, I guess age and stuff like that. So yeah, family curse indeed. But I'm guessing, yeah, maybe the trains were cancelled for a week, and that's why, like, yeah, he thought, oh yeah, I'm ready to enter the new world. This family, man. But then what happened on November, like, that chased us all away from the house?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I mean, at least you got a very respectable fallout shelter now if nuclear holocaust with North Korea does happen.
But she never told me about an uncle under the house.
I mean, yeah, that is
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
It is a bit strange that you just got, like, an uncle just living underneath the house. Like
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
I mean, if I'm one of the only ones left in the Finch
but now
line...
I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh. Well, that's ironic, isn't it? Love trains so much, got hit by a train. Yeah, I wouldn't really feeling comfortable being Edith Finch right now. Like, I don't know about you guys, but if everyone else is dead. So the train lines look like they're done. What's that over there? Is that like some wreckage? Is that the old house or something?
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
I don't know. I'd change my mind. Change my name.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh. Okay. So we got a totem pole there.
And the history you're a part of.
There was a newspaper, wasn't there, that said something about, turning things into a native haven. So was Sven or something making totem poles or something? But yeah. I suspect Edith is pregnant. Yeah, is that a babby bump? Have we got a little babby bump? I don't know. One thing you should never do...
I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
One thing you should never do is look at a woman, look at her belly, and go, when's it due? That's a very dangerous thing to do. Very.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I guess if it was a family curse and you knew what age you were going to pass away at.
The house had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
I mean, yes, your family are pretty imaginative, aren't they? Look at
Any
the
of it
crazy
seems possible.
Yes, Kim can open doors. I really like this house. I like it. It's cool. Which way are we going to go now? Is that an outhouse? Is that a bicycle?
We've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Feels like my family right now.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That's very true. That was the first thing, wasn't it, that they built, was the cemetery. But yeah, a lot of my Malaysian family are reaching the age.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh my god.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Well, that's all the Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. That's all the birds and Snake. Dog, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe. Is that a crab? And a fish?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
So we've got Molly, Finch, 10 years old. Calvin Finch, 11 years old. Sven, 49 years old. Edie, very old. Hubnit, Fidik. Walter, hit by truck, train even. And Barbara, 16. So these are all people that we've seen so far, so...
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
So that's, yeah, Edie coming over with Odin on his sunken house.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Huh. So that is the old house.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Just want to see if there's anything around this side. I mean, what a crazy family story that is. Look at that. Can we zoom in?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Man, that's crazy. Just house, just right there. Man, it made it so close as well. That's a bit of a bummer. So close, but so far. Yeah. Like, that must really suck being Odin and just being like, oh.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is her mum's side of the family. Gregory, who was 1 year old. God, that's depressing. Sam Finch, 33? Gus, math, 20-ish. Just under 20. So that's Gus, Sam, who was that? Gus, Sam, and Gregory. Gus, Sam, and Gregory. So that kind of branched there.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Milton. Okay. And then the one weird name in all of this, Sanjay. Doesn't match all those Norwegian names. But they died too. And then Lewis Finch, who was our brother. So I wonder what Sanjay's story is.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
So because there's no memorial to Dawn, did Dawn pass away off, you know, not here in this house, maybe? Mechion says Sanjay must have married in, so possibly he's your dad? Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a married in name, not a part of the family
But
name.
looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, confirm. Preg is confirmed. Nope. Okay. What a crazy ass house. Right, can I get up there? Let me go up there. And climb up over here. Oh, nope. Oh, right, there's a ladder. There's a ladder right there, guys. Right there.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Grandpa Sam. So this is Dawn's mother. So Edith's mother's father.
They were both pretty intense.
I'm getting that.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
So this is the twin brother who lost Calvin. Yeah, so this is the twin for Calvin. Is Sam. Because he went on to do photography and join the military and all that. S. Finch? Sam Finch? So that's his rifle there. I'm just going to look around before I activate Sam's story. Yeah, so he lost Calvin. Which must be quite devastating. K. Airline ticket. Where to? K. Finch. So K. Finch had an airline ticket. Somewhere. Creepy, creepy noises. Creepy, creepy noises. Hunting stuff.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh, there's a ring there. Nope, I did not say do that, did I? Come on.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
So he
Am I
took...
gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
So Dawn is our mother.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
So that's our mother.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Odin Finch Park.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Yeah. Language, kiddo. So, Odin Finch has his own memorial park.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
This is a brilliant way to tell a story, isn't it? I love it.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Does our dad have a walking stick?
Nothing quite like being outside.
Wow. Ah. Wonderful.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely... Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
At the Odin Memorial Park. Oh, I feel sorry for Sam.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your
Poems.
grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
By Emily
Found an
Dickinson.
old logging trail with deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
I don't want to shoot. I just want to shoot photos.
Give me a minute to check the map. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
You're interesting. You're my dad. Hello. Oh!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Nice
Before you
work,
take the
everybody.
shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where are you? I gotta find my child first before I take a picture of them. Oh, there we go.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
I don't
Dawn,
want to do
You don't
this.
have to do anything, but if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh my god.
Great shot, Dawn!
What? That's a horrible shot. Mm. Man.
Proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
This is like the worst holiday ever. Oh god, now I've got to walk backwards. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
Alright, here we go. Just, you keep crying up there while I figure out my controls.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
some-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about it.
Dad!
Oh my god! Well, that blindsided me.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wow. I was totally blindsided by that. I forgot that these are all stories of how people died. Getting thrown off a ridge by a deer. Jesus Christ, you can see why Dawn, our mother, is so upset about things, can't you? Like, watching everyone around her die. Oh, cool, crawl spaces. This is cool. This is fine. I guess that's air conditioning units or something.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah, I can see that. Hold on a minute. No, I was, for a minute there I thought I had a theory that it was only men who died, and then I realized we have 2 women up there. Finch control! I love all these toys. Wouldn't you just be really pissed off if all your toys got lost in crawl spaces? Gregory. Okay, right. Another depressing story. Wasn't Gregory 1 year old? Oh god, this is gonna be... Okay, this is gonna be a hard one. So we've got Gregory. Teamwork, respect, strength. So I'm guessing this is Sam's son.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Well, they had poems, didn't they, at the memory of the hunting. They had a book of poems by Emily Dickinson. Raise flag at 7:30, breakfast 8 o'clock, quiet time 11 o'clock, duties, Dawn, sweep trash, Gus, mop, mow yard, Greg, be a baby. Routine, jump rope, jumping jacks. Wow, okay, so he really was quite intense as a dad, wasn't he? Jumping ropes. Oh wow, they had a climbing wall in their bedroom. Okay. Okay then. House rules. No playing outside without permission. No answering doors on strangers. No messes after dark. All chores before dark. Respect others. Evacuation plan. Yeah. Okay. He really was quite intense, wasn't he? So Dawn moved out of here. Oh, I can see. We can see who the rebel was, can't you? Gus. Gus was a little bit older, so he got to rebellious phase. Right, well, let's check out, poor little Gregory, then. Divorce. So, okay. Kay was the one with the pink bedroom, wasn't it? A lawsuit has been filed against you. Okay. No, I did not say put it down. I said read gory details as to why Kay divorced Sam.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Yeah.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Frog. Beep, beep, beep. I'm a fag, I'm a fag, I'm a fag, I'm a fag. Frog. Frog. What do I do with the frog? Meow. Simpler times. Simpler times. Boof. Meow.
It's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
So that's our K. That's K. Okay.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Bubbles.
I wonder what he saw.
Bubbles. Bubbles.
What his world was like.
My world is pretty rad. Got some ducks, got some frogs.
You reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
I'm pretty sure a baby shouldn't be left in the bath this long. Oh wait, everyone in chat's figured out what's gonna happen here. I'm just having a great time having fun in the bath.
That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Oh.
Damn it. Come on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
I mean, okay. I'm having a magical fun bath time adventure. That's what's
What
happening.
happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
I was going to question the wiseness of leaving a baby in the bath on his own when he's 1 year old. Yeah. Don't leave babies alone. Wow, that was depressing. Don't leave babies alone, which incidentally is why I taped my friend's baby to her on Saturday. It's funnier than that sounds. We were having fun. The baby was fine. The mom was fine.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
So this is out the front of the Gus house, the Finch house.
But Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
Okay, so Sam remarried. What a family to remarry into. Ooh, can I cause a disaster here? Can I crash into my stepmom's face? Because I don't want you to be here, stepmom. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the totem pole that went up. Oh, that's
When the
creepy.
time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Have that! Concentrating on my
Wind picked
pro
up,
strats.
Mechanic geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Tent. Oh, hello.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
I mean, that's a bad omen for a wedding now, isn't it? Oh god, are we gonna get electrocuted?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh dear.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Wow. That's pretty cold.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I mean, that's... Is that wise, really? Naming a boy after your brother who died in a storm? Is that really... You know, it's kind of asking for it. Oh, there's the kite. That's cool. I mean, if I had a son, I wouldn't name him after my
mom
brother,
moved up to
my
the
kid
loft
brother who
after our
died.
mothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I mean, should this be something I do at 22 weeks pregnant? No, I'm probably fine. Oh, so this is Dawn's little room now. So this is our mother's room. As a child. Oh, so she went to India. Okay, so that's probably where she met Sanjay. So yeah, you guys are probably right in that Sanjay is our father. 10 ways to teach critical thinking.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Okay. College application deadline. Okay, so she went over to Jeebus.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Yeah. Her dad, her brothers, her mother just walking out on the family.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
So poor Dawn has had her father die, her 2 brothers die, her son die, and then the other son as well, Milton as well? Yeah, Dawn. So she had her 2 brothers, her father die, her mother walked out, her 2 sons died, and Edith is still alive, and we don't know what's happened to Sanjay. I'm presuming that because Kay is a little leaf like that, she's not dead, she just left, so maybe Sanjay did the same thing as well?